What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Razor Danger here, and today I'm bringing you guys a dual commentary for Razor Mists and my own thoughts of the Black Ops 3 beta. Now, for those of you who have not seen my Black Ops 3 beta, it should be going out very, very shortly, or, you know, whenever you're watching this video, it should be up already. So go check that one out. That's my own personal thoughts and opinions, but it's kind of short, and I wanted to give a longer explanation of what I thought about the Black Ops 3 impressions. So let's jump right into it. So, Razor Mist, say that, everybody.
Hi YouTube, what's going on?
Alright, so what's one thing that you really enjoyed about the Black Ops 3 beta?
I love the graphics and just the quality, just mainly.
Alright. For those viewers watching on their laptops, phones, or whatever you're watching us on, just know Razor Mist is talking to me through a Skype call. That's the only way we can communicate, as we live on different sides of the country. So the quality is not the best for his mic, and so I hope you all can forgive that, and there might be a few echoes here and there. So please forgive the mic quality issues. We're not professionals at this. So like I said, it shouldn't be that bad, but I just wanted everybody to be aware of the problems that we are having. So to jump right into the video, what you said about the quality and of the map design. I want to jump into the map design as a whole. What did you think about the map design within the 4 maps that we got within the Black Ops 3 beta?
I loved them. Like, how you could strategize your movement across the map and where you could go and how many ways you could go throughout the map. Like, Hunted, you can go underwater through the waterfalls. You could jump on into the water from where in Domination the B flag would be. There's so many different strategic ways you can run throughout the map. So.
Alright, yeah, I agree with that. And for those of you that have not played with me yet, my favorite game mode is Search and Destroy, and that's what we played mainly on the Black Ops 3 beta, and surprisingly it was a lot of fun. Advanced Warfare did not have the best Search and Destroy. Well, Advanced Warfare did not have the best Search and Destroy game mode and gameplay. But for some reason, Black Ops 3 really brought me back into there, and I was with my team, and I had a lot of fun. And like Chris was saying, the waterfall and the water in Hunted made it extremely useful for times where people were planning one of the bombs. And I think that it definitely adds a new element of the game. We have to worry about where people are camping, not only now above you, below you. You know, it's kind of like Advanced Warfare where people are everywhere, but it's not to Advanced Warfare's extremes. Do you want to touch up on that, Chris?
Yeah, I would love to touch up on that. So, like you were saying with the bombs and everything, they're placed in very odd places. Like Hunted, it's in the cave, and I love that because there's so many ways you can come to the cave. There's 3 ways. One from the bomb, through one part of the cave, through the other part of the cave, and through the water. You could also go underneath the bridge and come up and just surprise the person behind you. If they're sitting in the water, that's actually a very good place to sit because you could hear the bomb being diffused or being planted throughout that area. And I love it.
Me too. I definitely love the way the game sounded as a whole. I noticed that when you were shooting your guns, it all sounded different. And all the guns had a unique kind of sound and reload animation. And just the guns were different overall as a whole. You know, from the assault rifles to the pistols, everything looked, felt, and just played differently. Also, another thing that I noticed about the guns is that there was more than one weapon that you could use per class. So what I mean by that is in Advanced Warfare, you mainly use the BAL or the ASM-1. Those are the best of the best. And you can use other things, but they're not the best. You know what I mean? Like, you will get outgunned many times. In not Advanced Warfare, in Black Ops 3, I found myself using other weapons such as the HVK, the ARK, the Razorback, even some of the pistols. Like, you could use almost any gun in the game and do fairly decent. And that's one thing I really, really enjoyed about this beta. What do you think about the gun selection and variety?
Oh my god, I had so many favorite guns so far. My favorite gun when I got to the high levels was the Shiva. The Shiva was one shot to the head with certain attachments, and it was just all out great. Especially when you're in the water. Because all your enemies are going to be swimming around, and if they're not, they're just going to be sitting there half of their body is going to be above the water or below the water, so you can get that easy kill if they're just popping out. But when they're swimming in the water, all you see coming towards you is their head, or all you see them going away is their feet. And if you're seeing them going away from you, obviously you're gonna get the kill unless you get turned on, which is really bad. But like if they're coming towards you and you get that one shot off with the Shiva, they're dead automatically because all you see is their head underwater.
Yeah, I agree. I think Shiva was a really useful weapon within the game. And one of the reasons that I particularly enjoyed it was back in Black Ops 2, I really, I used a lot of the FA and FAL. And that's one of my favorite weapons within Black Ops 2. And I feel like the Shiva brings that gun justice and makes the game a lot of fun for fans of single-shot weapons. It doesn't feel like one of those single-shot weapons that you need to put 5 bullets in before you get a kill. It feels like any other gun, and you have to play strategically in a different way that you may not be playing with, you know, when you're using a different assault rifle or an SMG. One thing that I noticed, I was staying back more, and like I said, I was playing a lot of Search and Destroy, and this gun dominated in Search and Destroy because you don't have to rush. You can cover the bomb. You can rush if you would like. And then there's also the underwater aspect, and like you just said, underwater was extremely useful when you're using this weapon. And I think that's going to add a new element into Call of Duty. You know, what guns work well underwater and what guns don't. Because if you have a gun that works okay above ground, that's different than underwater. And I can't really explain it all that well. Only because, yeah, you'd have to really play the game to understand what I mean. But there are some guns that have better damage that will work better underwater because you don't really see them as easily. So having better damage would be better. You know, 1-2 shots and they're done. That's a beautiful kill in the water. Whereas if you have a fully automatic gun and it takes a while to kill them, it's just not as fluent and pretty. Another thing that I noticed was that on Hunted, when the waterfall fell down, there was a little cloud at the very bottom of the waterfall. And that brought for some very interesting search and destroy tactics. People were camping on both sides of the waterfall and see who would come out first to just either defuse or plant the bomb. This just added a element of greatness to me. I really enjoyed this. So Search and Destroy was probably my favorite game mode throughout this beta. Chris, what do you think that the best game mode was throughout the beta?
Best game mode, I would follow you up with Search and Destroy. And I also like Safeguard. It was very strategic and you could get so many kills if you didn't, like, I know people say, oh, I like playing the objective, or I don't like playing the objective, I like getting a bunch of kills. Well, like, for me, I love playing the objective with my team, especially with you and especially with all our other friends. But if we have a whole team and we play Safeguard, I think we would pretty much dominate because we all play the objective. We try to get our robot to the other objective. If you guys don't know what Safeguard is you start off with 2 teams. One robot is placed on either or of the other teams, and you have to guide your robot to the other team's spawn, and whoever does that the fastest wins.